You know that girl on TikTok with the list? She needs to just buckle up. I was the kind of pregnant person with multiple lists. I tried to be super organized. I wanted to meal prep. I had a birth plan. The only thing I didn't plan on was how my birth would actually go, which humbled me. My pregnancy was honestly okay, but my husband would say otherwise. I made it to 40 weeks, went in for an induction, calm, confident, organized, delusional. I wanted to labor as long as I could without an epidural because I thought I was like super strong. I made it about 5-6 centimeters, and then I decided I had enough of that. I got on the list to get the anesthesiologist and get me drugged up. I learned enough about myself. I made it to 5-6 centimeters, and that was good enough for me. After that, labor slowed down. My baby's heart rate had started to drop unexpectedly. Then a day or so later, I started running a fever. Everyone was coming into my room trying to get me to get a C-section. I was completely delusional, thinking, oh, he'll come in the next hour. He absolutely did not. Then the nurses came in and said, we need to move. Immediately, we head towards an emergency C-section. They warned me that I would feel a lot of pressure when they were pushing the baby out. That was a lie. It was not pressure. It was somebody literally pulling my soul out of my body and making me want to throw up. And then he was out, and somehow instantly I forgot everything that had happened for a moment until they moved the baby and I was right back in it again. I thought I was all done when I got into recovery, but then it was like, nope, gotcha. Here's the worst part. They did a fundal massage and a clot the size of a golf ball came out, which is knowledge I have carried for a year and a half. Now you also have to. Suddenly there's a ultrasound machine and a lot of urgency. That room got filled pretty quickly. It hemorrhaged in the operating room. I had massive clot still in my uterus. When the nurse told me that the only way to get it out was for the doctor to glove up and manually scoop it out, I about fainted. I thought she was joking. Doctor had to glove up, go in there, ask exactly how you think, and I had to lay there and just accept whatever was happening, fully uncomfortable. By the time I got to recovery, my body was done. I couldn't sit up, couldn't stand very long. It took me forever to get up and go to the bathroom. I was insanely swollen. I don't have a therapist, so naturally I decided that TikTok is now my therapy, because if I don't laugh at this, I will probably continue to cry for another year and a half. And honestly, talking about it helps. My birth plan didn't survive. None of my lists ever came into play, but I did it. And I got my son, and that part makes every crazy moment worth it. Let me know crazy birth stories in the comments.